Guys, is this a good idea? Is this something I should be doing? I don't know. Guys? Well, good idea or not, we're doing it. This is the Grumpy GM. This is going to be Let's Play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I will explain more as we get into this, but there's voice acting at the opening, so I'm going to try not to talk over that. I will say right now, I apologize that you will hear my squeaky chair in the background. I am using a gaming headset for this instead of a proper mic. I can't afford a proper mic. I don't have room for a proper mic. I have a cat that will absolutely knock over a proper mic, so unfortunately, it's just something we're going to have to deal with.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
Thank you for the eye candy there, Nintendo. That rock doesn't look like it'd be a comfortable pillow. How long has he been there? I know how long he's been there. I'm probably not going to be able to avoid doing some spoilers. I am so sorry, but I will try to minimize how many I pop out. But I'm going to say, how long has he been laying like that? That rock pillow that didn't look like a real pillow. His neck has got to hurt. The back of his head has got to hurt. Oh, that's horrible. What the hell was he sleeping under? What the hell contraption is that? Something that, Dr. Frankenstein would have come up with. Oh, well, that's not obvious or anything, so let's go ahead and do this. Am I fucked up with my camera? I'm not. Good. My horizontal camera is inverted, and when I play this right after playing Minecraft, which is first person and therefore not inverted, I really get fucked up. Anyway, I'm about to get more voice acting.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Link is curious. It's a Sheikah slate. It's a slate. It's a tablet. It's a tablet. It's a very strange looking tablet. In the Japanese, it's actually called a Sheikah stone because it's a stone made by the Sheikah, and that's even more on the nose than Sheikah slate, which is... Oh, it actually says it's a tablet. That's fantastic. I've never paid attention to that. When the door opened, we were locked in. Oh, well, the door hasn't opened. Now there goes the door opening. See, I'm already doing spoilers. I should be ashamed of myself. Anyway, we're coming in here. There's treasure chests. I got a pair of trousers. For the record, that little pop-up, that's basically the extent of your tutorials. There's no long plot delaying, complicated... You have to do these ridiculous... what amount to side quests in order to get... your tutorial so you know how to use things. And I think there's voice acting here, so give me a second.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way. light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
And finally, well, it's over for a little bit. And just a second. I apologize for that. I have a cat, and my setup is up on my desk. And my cat really loves being up on my desk and blocking my monitors. And my second monitor is currently my TV. And this is something new you can do, is not only you can climb, which I don't remember you being able to do in any other Legend of Zelda, you can jump. And here we have a little cutscene. There's no voice acting, so it's okay. It's very pretty music. Very pretty music. Hyrule is also a very, very pretty place. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how pretty this game is. This is beautiful. I love this. I have put at least a couple thousand hours into this game at this point, which I probably shouldn't be admitting. Maybe I'll beep that out. I shouldn't be admitting that. And we have a suspicious old man. Oh, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't like you. I know who you are, and I don't like you. But Link doesn't know who that is, and neither do you, and we're going to keep it that way. Yeah, I know how to use the weapon. I know how to change weapon. And I know what these are, but okay, go ahead and tell me. That is the one frustrating thing if you've played this a lot and then you start over a file and it's like, it's going to tell you what every single one of these little things is, and it's like, why? Can I skip that? Is there something in the start menu where I can just set it to skip that? Another tree branch. I thought I saw a mushroom back here. I guess not. And there are some bugs over here that I want. Or at least there usually is. Oh yeah. Damn it. Damn it. Hoping I can. There we go. And with bugs you can make elixirs, which are fantastic, because they will give you different effects. And I apologize for that silence. I have a lot of trouble concentrating and talking at the same time, and it takes quite a lot of concentration for some reason to... Oh, hey, a lizard. To walk quietly. There we go. I was able to do it. I was able to figure it out. We're all good. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to come down here and... No, I don't want to talk to this guy. Alright, sir, who are you? Who are you?
Oh ho ho! Well met, stranger. It's rather unusual to see another soul in these parts.
Who are you? You're Odin. Who are you? But you're Odin. And I don't like Odin any more than I like you, but who are you?
Me? I'll spare you my life story.
Thank you for that.
I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now.
Such is your punishment.
What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this?
That's a good question, because where are we? Where is this place?
Answering a question with a question. That is fair enough.
Well, good. I'm glad you think so.
As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you.
How do you figure this isn't a coincidence? I don't understand that.
This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule.
Okay. Pointing to something.
That temple there, long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned in a state of decay.
You weren't actually pointing in the direction of the temple. You were not actually pointing in that direction. God damn it.
Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. I shall be here for some time. Please let me know if I may be of service.
I don't ever want to talk to you again. I don't want to ever talk to you again. But unfortunately, I can't really avoid it because I know how to throw a weapon. Why are you telling me that with this weapon and not? Okay. I don't know why it wasn't telling me that before. Oh, here we go.
Link, head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Yes, ma'am. Fine. I see a glowing point. That's nice. She gets a little impatient if you're fucking around, but I wasn't fucking around. I was talking to the old man who wasn't pointing at the temple. He wasn't pointing at the temple. And this is suspicious looking, so I'll dive into it. Yeah, haha, you found me. Huh? You're not Hestu. Hestu, is that how it's pronounced? But you can see me? I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. Well, if you run into Hestu, please return this to him. It has a distinct smell. It's a piece of poo. It's a piece of dried Korok poo. And oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places too. Don't be shy about poking your nose into suspicious places. It's a piece of Korok poo. It's a dried Korok poo. Why? Why? Alright. Climbing up here. We'll figure, we might figure that out in the fullness of time. We never actually figure it out in the fullness of time. Why it is poo. It is just something that Nintendo decided to do to us. Alright, and, okay, I hadn't meant to do that quite. I'm just gonna swim over here, get some of my stamina back, because it's a long swim over there, and you don't have a lot of stamina this early on, you don't have any way of going faster in the water, really not a lot of resources available to you. Fortunately, you don't lose stamina if you just sit there and float, but that's not helpful if you're wanting to move places. I'm gonna go ahead and come down here. Crouching increases your stealth. I'm going to come over here. And I'm going to get behind the Guardian. The Decayed Guardian. It's not actually a Decayed Guardian. Decayed Guardians are live. They just don't look it. And I'm going to try and sneak up on this asshole. Because my little tree branch only does 2 damage, and this guy, oh shit, I'm gonna take that, I was hoping to sneak up on him, I was not able to, that's a shame. Yeah, got a Bokoblin horn, monster parts, those actually make elixirs when mixed with like the bugs and the lizards, and I'm okay with that. What's up here? Wait. Oh, there are eggs up there. Okay. Alright, I don't know why you slipped. Was there a reason that he slid? Was there a reason for that, Nintendo? Was there a reason for that video game? I have bird eggs. I can make food now. I'm going to turn this into firewood. I have firewood now. Gonna get a Hyrule herb. Hyrule herb. I'm gonna get more apples. I'm gonna get more wood. It's all fantastic. I'm gonna come over here. And I'm gonna get a couple more herbs. Food is invaluable early on, and then eventually you get so many hearts you don't need it. And we're gonna do that. Whee! You're dead. And then I'm gonna do... Maybe I'll do that. There we go. Do it from this side. I'm gonna do that. Oh, shit. Alright. Get out of here. I came down here because I wanted his weapon. I wanted that weapon. Take that. Anyway, originally I was going to do this Let's Play so that I could get some clip recordings. I wanted originally was going to be making a music video, and there were clips that I wanted that are cinematics but are not the memories, and they change depending on what the player is. Well, the cinematic itself doesn't change, but I mean, Link is in them, and what he's wearing. What the player has equipped on him is what you see him wearing in the cinematics, and that wasn't going to work blend in smoothly with what I wanted. So I was like, you know what? I'll just get a capture card and do it myself. I have long since lost the drive to do that. I don't need this for the streaming and the recording I was going to do for a journal game that I was in with my late partner, uh, who Zelda was. It was post game this, and our best friend took over playing Zelda from her. But life has just been in his way for 2 years. It hasn't been touched in 2 years. Um, so I'm just assuming it's not going to happen. But at this point, I have friends who would absolutely like to see the game. Oh, you are a liar. I have room. I have a fate. But I have friends who would like to see the video game all the way through. So I will record this. I don't know if I'm going to record other Zelda games. My capture card actually does have the hookups for the older connections, like the GameCube connection and the N64 connection. I might do those. I don't know if I do. Well, it depends on how well this one does. Place the Sheikah slate in the pedestal. Yeah, Link is confused as to how this works. Why is it talking? Okay, we'll do it. See if it goes on that way. Seems to. Can we get that back? Are we sure that we'll get that back? I don't know. We might. Sheikah Tower activated. Please watch for falling rocks. This is a very powerful moment because of the music, which I will be quiet instead of talking through. I think I have control back for a minute here before the mysterious woman starts speaking again. But there's just the music in this game is so fantastic. The pieces that are original to the game rather than basically references to old games. Um, the music is so fantastic and just powerful. Uh, it's really hard to overplay just how amazing it is. And it's like that moment is the moment the game really begins. That moment is when things really begin. I don't know why I think that. I really don't. Regional map extracted. I don't know why I think that, but I feel like that's when it actually started. Anyway, regional map extracted. I am about to get more voice acting, so here we go.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
Ganon, everybody. Ganon is now a pig-shaped cloud of ickiness. Um, so he's kind of how the mighty has fallen here. Link has been asleep for 100 years. He apparently doesn't have any memories. That's what happens when you sleep too long, Link. You get a headache, and you don't remember what happened last. And apparently, if you sleep for 100 years, which is a lot longer than he's ever been asleep in previous games, you get such a bad headache that it's all gone. And I'm sorry about the camera movement here. I'm just trying to not die, and okay. Okay. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? My, it would seem we have quite the enigma here. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. I saw that. I saw the cutscene. I even was quiet through that cutscene.
It's almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop that tower?
I'm not telling you. You are a complete stranger. I don't know what's going on. I'm not telling you.
You need not conceal the truth from me. Truth be told, I saw the whole thing unfold from afar.
Just where were you that you were able to see this?
Although I could not hear anything, I did see you react as if you heard something coming from the direction of the castle.
And then Link's whole body reactions there.
Hit the nail on the head, did I? And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice?
I'm still not telling you. You are still a stranger. You haven't given me a name.
It seems I have some work to do as far as earning your trust goes. I suppose that is understandable.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle.
Is that what we're calling it?
That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake.
It appeared suddenly, without warning. There was no warning. There was no warning, I guess. Okay.
For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely.
Just barely? For a century? That doesn't sound like just barely. That sounds like it's been doing a pretty badass job.
There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again.
Blight. That word might be important later.
It would appear that moment is fast approaching.
How can you tell? Is it because suddenly, where there was no cloud, there's a cloud now? Odin, I don't like you. Shut up.
I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle?
First of all, I'm not telling you. Second of all, how can you tell I'm courageous just from talking to me once? I don't know. How do you know me? How do you know me?
You need not say a word. Your eyes reveal the determination within.
Determination? Are we in Undertale now?
Here on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story.
Hand it over, please.
Oh, certainly. Why not? But there is no such thing as a free item in this world, you know.
Yes, there are. I can think of some things that are free. I can think of some things that are free, but you're obviously going to put me through this.
Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby?
And now we have our second main quest, the Isolated Plateau. The Isolated Plateau really is, this is the full tutorial. This is the only part of the game, except for Ganon himself, that is not skippable.
Come, let me show you something.
Technically, you actually can climb down that. There are enough places where you could stop to get your stamina back. But apparently, once you get down to the fog, you just lose a heart and you're back at the top, is what I've understood. Alright, old man.
Do you see that structure there, the one shining with a strange light?
Yeah, I see it.
It began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground.
Oh, did it? I guess that makes sense. I was kind of on my back up on top of a tower that was rising out of the ground, so I didn't see it.
I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider. A fair exchange, I believe.
And next time, we will be going over there to the shrine. Unfortunately, Premiere, for some reason, when it renders these videos, it will not do it as anything other than a full uncompressed AVI, and those take forever to upload, and I am at 25 minutes of recording. It'll be a little less than that because I have to cut out my cat parking his butt in front of my monitor, but it won't be much less than that. Anyway, this has been the Grumpy GM. This is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Next time, we will go over there to that shrine and see what's in it, see what we have to get to give this old man to get him to give us the paraglider so we can get off this godforsaken plateau. I will see you next time.